We are just few meters from the residence of the former Interior CS, that is Fred Matiang'i.
Allah! This is an opinion piece. Nothing should be taken as facts. I advise Kenyans to use their brains and take everything I say with a truckload of salt. Do your own research, make up your own mind. In my opinion, Fred Matiang'i is a villain out of the movies and fictional books.
I hope you're satisfied.
Matiangi is a foot soldier. He is a follow orders kind of guy, and this is why even now I believe he is under orders. The question is, whose orders is he under? Here is why Matiangi is unfit to be president of the Republic of Kenya. Let us look at police brutality under his leadership as CS. Kenyans.co.ke. Fred Matiang'i fires back at Kenyans over police brutality. By Martin Ciele on Tuesday 21st August 2018 at 7:30 p.m. Acting Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i has responded to the public outcry over the conduct of police officers who stormed the University of Nairobi last week following protests calling for the release of Embakasi East MP Bobby Owino. Speaking on Monday, a seemingly angry Matiang'i stated that he was tired of the hula baloo created regarding the incident of a video clip circulating on social media. Quote, "I am just sick and tired of how Kenyans are abusing social media to propel propaganda. I have my doubts on this clip and have my solid evidence. Unless we get a detailed report from the IG, I cannot comment on the matter." End quote. He went on to add, quote, "I want to remind all Kenyans that we have choices to make on how we want to live. We cannot just spend time on social media circulating information that has no basis and harassing those in charge of a particular department to act. No, this has to stop now."
We all accepted one thing, that what we are seeing, the footage we are seeing and the videos we are seeing are grossly exaggerated, number one. Number two, yes, and I would not like to deny that the police may have gained entry into the University of Nairobi. It wasn't unlawful because police can and were invited in the University of Nairobi.
Oh, so you are telling us that this guy is the better option from the current guy who is clamping down on people who are posting on social media. This is what you are trying to tell me. Are you fucking stupid? Right now, we are complaining that one term does not want anyone posting about him and his evil regime on social media. And we have seen people getting arrested because of posting on social media, some of them being abducted. And now you're telling us that this guy is the better option. The guy who is on record saying that Kenyans need to make a choice on how they want to live. This is a fucking threat. I say this guy is a foot soldier. This guy does not have an original thought in his mind. He's being controlled like a puppet. That's what he is. He's a puppet. Matiang'i has also been linked to scandals. Let's see what kind of scandals he's been linked to. These are important things we need to know. Kenyans.co.ke. Matiang'i faces fresh woes in 1.5 billion shillings Ruaraka land scandal.
So this is what we're able to see right now. We have marked police units from various police destinations. Where I can read here, one is from Jogo Police Station, and this is just to tell you that this is some sort of an operation that has been happening here, just some few meters from the official residence of the former Interior CS, that is Fred Matiang'i.
Matiang'i is very unoriginal in his political tactics. Let us read the audacity of this foot soldier. What in the hell is he saying here? This is according to the Star newspaper by James Mbaka, published 26th June 2025 at 18:10. Matiang'i calls for public inquiry into unresolved murders including River Yala cases. Former Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i has for the first time responded to calls for investigations into the deaths of individuals allegedly killed and dumped in River Yala during his tenure. See, these people died when he was CS Interior, and now it is the time he's calling for investigations. Speaking at Kenyatta National Hospital, where he accompanied Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka to visit victims of the Gen Z protests, Matiang'i said there should be an open public inquest into all unresolved murders in the country. Matiangi, who has declared his intention to run for president in 2027, emphasized the need for impartial investigations to bring closure and allow the country to move on.
Tuende mbele. Let us go and explain some of these things that have happened even before 2023, so that we can now move forward together as a country when all facts and everything has been heard and resolved. And we can deal with the unresolved matters that have not been conclusively investigated. Whether we start with Musandu, we come to Jacob Juma, we come to Kenyan, we come to Rivayala and everything else. Let these things be investigated by an open.
The audacity. So, wait a minute. You were CS of Interior when all this happened. In fact, the police were directly under your cabinet position. And the police were implicated in most, if not all, of the crimes committed. And as CS Interior, under your own fucking ministry, you had the power to direct the investigations. You had the power to insist that the investigations be done. In fact, you had the power to even give a timeline when you need to get results from those investigations. You had real power to give orders, power to influence. If you didn't have the powers yourself, you had power to influence the commander-in-chief to give those orders. Where do you get the audacity to call for investigations now, years later, when you did nothing of substance when you were in charge? When now you know you're only doing that to score political points. You know shit would be done because you didn't do shit. And now you want to paint yourself as this kind of nice guy who is calling for fucking investigations. We've been alive in Kenya for too long to fall for this 1950 kind of bullshit. He thinks you are stupid, but you know what? By the look of what some of you are posting on social media, he may be right. Some of you are dumb as fuck for real. You all need to get a brain transplant or something. Looking at Kenyan presidents since independence, I wouldn't be surprised if we voted for this motherfucker. I wouldn't be surprised if we voted for a piece of firewood as president. You know what? At least that piece of firewood will have a greater IQ than all Kenyans put together. For real, we are a dumb kind of people. Now go and prepare to make another fucking dumb mistake in 2027. You dumb fucks.
Who happens to be retarded.
Subscribe to the channel. If not,
You